Semen retention is a path to heightened masculinity, increased confidence, and an overall sense of mastery over one's mind and body. Many start this journey expecting a smooth road to self-improvement, only to be met with an unexpected and frustrating reality: the flatline. This phase is not often talked about in mainstream discussions, yet it is one of the most defining aspects of semen retention. It is a period where motivation plummets, energy drains, emotions dull, and some even experience anxiety or depression. This can happen at different times for different people, sometimes even multiple times. Some men experience an early flatline within the first week, while others may not hit their first until a month in. And then, even after 90 days, another flatline can strike, leaving them confused and wondering whether they are progressing at all. The unpredictability of these flatlines is what makes them so mentally challenging. Why does one person hit a flatline within a few days, while another might feel great for a whole month before crashing? The answer lies in a combination of factors: the severity of past habits, brain chemistry, lifestyle choices, and overall mental resilience. If someone has had a long history of excessive pornography use and ejaculation, their brain has been accustomed to high levels of dopamine surges. When that source is suddenly removed, the brain undergoes a withdrawal period, similar to detoxing from an addiction. For those with deeper addiction patterns, the brain may panic sooner, leading to an earlier and harsher flatline. On the other hand, those who engage less frequently in these habits may have a more gradual decline into the flatline, experiencing it later in their journey. Another factor is how an individual's nervous system responds to change. Some people adapt quickly, while others resist change, leading to prolonged discomfort. Additionally, diet, exercise, social interactions, and stress levels all play a role in how one experiences a flatline. A person leading a relatively active life with a strong social support system might breeze through a flatline more quickly, while someone isolated or stuck in a sedentary lifestyle may feel the effects more intensely. Then there is the strange case of flatlines occurring after 90 days. Many assume that after 3 months, they should be completely rewired, free from any withdrawal symptoms, and full of energy. Yet this is often not the case. The 90-day mark is a significant milestone, but the journey does not end there. The brain is still in the process of restructuring itself. Some men may feel an unexpected second wave of emptiness, depression, or lack of motivation at this stage. This can be discouraging, making them question whether semen retention is even worth it. However, this late-stage flatline is actually a sign of deep healing. The brain is still recalibrating, pushing out old patterns and forming new ones. It is a final test of endurance. The real challenge of semen retention is not avoiding urges, but learning how to handle the flatlines without breaking. These phases are where most people give up. They assume they are doing something wrong, that the benefits have stopped, or that they were never real to begin with. This is where patience becomes the most valuable tool. The key is understanding that flatlines are not setbacks. They are necessary stages of transformation. The body and mind are adjusting to a new baseline, one that does not rely on artificial dopamine highs. Before we move on, I just want to say, if you enjoy these videos and find them helpful and meaningful, can you do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel? By doing so, you're not only showing me your support, but you're also helping me reach more men who suffer from pornography addiction, different kinds of substance abuse, and other issues that are affecting them and destroying their lives. Your energy is a powerful source that has the ability to travel through the world in magical ways you may not often think of. And your energy contributes to positively changing the world for good by a simple action. This helps me, but most importantly, it helps a lot of men who are struggling and are in pain. Together as men, we must help each other overcome the trap they have set for us to keep us weak and take back our strength to build healthier, better functioning, and safer societies for us men that will ultimately help the lives of our children and our women as well. Let's gain our self-respect and our honor back. I am truly grateful to every single one of you, and I appreciate you a lot for being a part of a better movement. One more thing before we move on. If you are struggling, I suggest you save this video and come back to watch it at night before bed and again in the morning when you wake up. You can skip this part each time. Doing this will help you absorb the practice more deeply, making it more effective and allowing you to fully integrate it into your life. Make a playlist of your favorite videos and start sinking in the information. You will not regret doing this, and I guarantee you will succeed. Handling flatlines requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, they should be seen as milestones. Each flatline endured is a sign that progress is being made. This is where true mental strength is forged. When motivation is gone, when emotions are numb, and when self-doubt creeps in, the ability to continue pushing forward is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Learning to outweight the pain is one of the greatest skills a man can develop. It is the art of endurance, of trusting the process, even when there are no immediate rewards. One of the most effective ways to get through a flatline is to avoid obsessing over it. Constantly thinking about how bad you feel only deepens the discomfort. Instead, focus on daily habits that keep you grounded. Exercise is crucial. It helps regulate dopamine levels naturally and reduces stress. A proper diet rich in vitamins and minerals keeps the body functioning optimally. Sunlight, meditation, and cold showers can also help stimulate the nervous system in a way that counteracts the dead feeling of a flatline. Most importantly, staying busy with meaningful activities prevents the mind from dwelling on negative thoughts. The beauty of overcoming flatlines is that it builds a level of resilience that extends beyond semen retention. Once a man has learned to handle these waves of discomfort without giving in, he develops a mental toughness that applies to all aspects of life. Stressful situations no longer provoke impulsive reactions. The pain of failure, rejection, or disappointment is met with patience instead of panic. The ability to sit with discomfort without seeking instant relief is one of the greatest strengths a man can cultivate. When a person has endured multiple flatlines, they become almost immune to them. They recognize the pattern, understand that it is temporary, and know that pushing through will lead to even greater rewards. This strengthens not just their discipline in retention, but their discipline in all areas of life. They become better at handling work stress, relationship struggles, and personal setbacks. The discomfort that once broke them now fuels them. They begin to embrace struggle rather than run from it. Ultimately, semen retention is not just about avoiding ejaculation. It is about mastering the self. The flat lines that come with it are painful, but necessary trials in this mastery. They teach patience, resilience, and the ability to endure discomfort without losing focus. Those who can withstand these trials emerge stronger, more disciplined, and better equipped to handle life's hardships. In the end, it is not about how many days one can retain, but about how much they grow in the process. The flat lines are not the enemy. They are the stepping stones to a more powerful and unshakable mind. If you made it until here, leave a crown emoji in the comments. I'm doing a little experiment, and I want to see how many of you reach the end and are truly willing to finish what they start. And remember, live with honor or die a coward. Thank you so much for watching, brother. Take care and stay strong out there.